Welcome to the Whiskey Vault. It's the end of the year. Not technically, I think that's tomorrow. But I thought maybe we can just do a recap. And you know, you do those recap episodes where like you go watch some clips of yourself and be like, oh, remember that one? That was crazy. That's not as fun to do all by yourself. You know what I need? You know what would be a fun thing to do? Oh man, am I just creating so much work for me. Remember Mystery Science Theater with the dude and the robot reviewing crappy old sci-fi movies? I really want to do that with somebody, just sitting in a couple of chairs, watching something and just drinking whiskey and hassling and laughing about it. That'd be so much work. But next time you see me on camera, it's going to be 2026. Congratulations, we made it through 2025. Sort of, I guess. It's largely been a year in the public arena. But privately, the irony of all ironies, I was thinking about it. It might be one of the best years of my life. So many cool things happened in a personal level while we're all navigating the insanity that is the rest of the world right now. So, I'm going to do a recap and hope it encourages you to just sit down and be like, what were the good things that happened this year? Just go and just think about it. January for me, we got to raise a bunch of money for the Academy. Nathan Huey donated a whole bunch of old vintage Compass Box blends. And we had a couple of Compass Box brand reps come and show up. I made two good friends, Steven and Melissa. And we drank unbelievable whiskey with a crazy generous group of people, which was so cool. February, I became a Wizard of Ads partner, which is the marketing consultants group that is the for-profit side of that Roy Williams built. So when he founded Wizard Academy, he also founded the Wizard of Ads partner group. And when this became the nonprofit, the partner group stayed for profit. I am a consulting a business consultant now with that group. I have several clients, and it's been really fun to work with those guys. And they're all brilliant, and I've learned most of what I know from them. That's very cool. March was American Craft Spirits Association. That was a fun gathering of friends. Got to watch some people give some talks that I really care about, and got to hang out with some really cool people. Got to join a group called the Shareholder Society, and I think by this point you've probably watched that video where I talked about the bourbon. Got to meet Chris Voss and Roy Milner, and got introduced to Nick Nanton, and the whole circle of really cool, kind human beings. Got to drink along with those people. I got to watch my youngest son play in Carnegie Hall. I mean, holy shit. In June, we held our first ever summer school. And it was one of my favorite classes that we've ever done at Wizard Academy for whiskey. And we're going to do it again in 2026. And then the best things happened, even more so after that. And I know this feels a little bit to me like I'm just bragging about what a great year I had. But like I need this moment of remembering joy at the end of this year. And I think we should all be looking for those things in our life. First, let's drink this. This was also a gift from Amanda Beckwith, I'm guessing. So they were here for Bastard's Ball, and then when I came back, all of these Virginia whiskeys were sitting in the vault. And so I pulled one that sounded really interesting to me. It's the Virginia Distilling American Single Malt. I think that's a newer label. The Cabernet Cask with Cabernet barrels from both France and California. Sauvignon, Cabernet Sauvignon. And that's how you say it correctly in French. Sauvignon. I'm not going to read the tasting notes. I just realized those are tasting notes, I think. Anyway, I just know that this is their classic first fill bourbon single malt, then moved into Cabernet casks. Don't know how old. Is there an age statement on it? Nope. I wish people would put age statement. There's no shame in that. And even in the small, just in the small print, that'd be nice to know. Thank you, Amanda. And whoever left it. Ooh, spicy. So there is this, oh man, tangerine. That's weird for a Cabernet Sauvignon. There is this note to Virginia where the barley is very present always, and I like it. You have to really like barley, but where you get this like tangy sweet barley vanilla. And when that's mixed with whatever is happening in that Cabernet, it turns into this almost tangerine tangy note. And then as you sit with it, it softens and the oak starts to come forward. But man, that's a deep like apricot, citrus zest. Maybe there's, what is spicy but sweet? Spicy but sweet. There's something that is like right on the edge and I'm not finding it. Son of a, that's gonna drive me nuts. Mike, think of things that are spicy and sweet at the same time. It's not pepper, but it is, zesty is a good word for it. Oh, that softness in there. There's almost this like slight chocolate cream note on the palate that's coming across as like a chocolate mousse with like a berries or a plum jam. But there's a peppery tannic zest. But on the nose, there's something else, and it's spicy. Ginger, candied ginger. It's candied ginger. Ginger, like horseradishy, that kind of spice, right? Like it's just woo up in your nose. Like hello, kind of sharp. There's a lot happening in the nose. Very often there's this effect with wine cask finishing where this, not fortified like sherry and port, Madeira, but in like sipping wine, Cabernets, red wines. I've experienced, Emma loves them, I've experienced where it can have this like coating effect where all of the nose and the palate just feel coated in this red wine layering. But this one doesn't do that. This one, it's threaded through, it's cohesive, it's a whole flavor. I really like it. I really like it a lot. I'm glad they left like 6 bottles, and this is the one I chose because Emma loves red wine casks, and I was like, I'll do it for Emma, and I'm glad I did. This is a good whiskey. All right, so that was a long-winded version, but whiskey classes were amazing this year. We graduated like 50 new level 1 whiskey sommeliers. We did our first ever summer school. We did an entire group of people for a week and a half of Edinburgh Whiskey Academy and Moonshine News Stave and Thief program and met a whole bunch of new interesting humans. We held our second ever whiskey level 4 in the history of whiskey marketing school. We're now 10 years old officially. And then in October, I got married. Disappeared to Scotland for 2.5 weeks. And now as you've watched this, I've been making it through the chaos of holidays and family and Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I'm just glad to be here with you guys. And I'm grateful for the year that I've had. And I'm grateful for you. So much of what I'm doing in that list is because of the people watching this. And so thank you. I'm a damn lucky man. It's a good thing to remind yourself of those things too. Let's not get distracted in the chaos from the things that actually matter. Cheers to you. I'll see you next year.
It's dry week again. I know it just happened, but this was the best time to do it, and it's right after January 1st, so it's like, sure, New Year's resolution. Remember, dry week is a chance for us to check in, take a break from alcohol, make sure that we're handling everything safely. It goes Friday noon, January 2nd through Friday noon, January 9th. It's, as always, participation is optional, and there will be no episodes coming out during the time of dry week, and we'll see you on the other side.
I'm really glad you're here. In all the chaos of this year and preparing for next year, don't get lost in the chaos. Like and subscribe. That's the important thing.